loud, and we're recording. Okay, so we've got people on Facebook. I've got 2 different cameras, y'all. Welcome to the Ningxia Red and Nitro class. I'm so excited to do this class. I've been wanting to do it for a long, long time. I've been prepping people in our group, our Facebook group, for a month. I've been like putting little posts here and there, and I'm so excited to do the class. Now, I'm sorry if the camera is a little weird or the angle's weird. Here's what I've got going on. We've got people joining us in 2 different groups. Okay, sorry, I've got people on Facebook, and then I've got people in a Zoom webinar. And so I have 2 cameras. So if you see me and I look like I'm looking at you and then I change and I'm not looking at you, I'm looking at the other camera. So sorry about that. That's just kind of what's gonna have to happen a little tonight. So let me get started. Let me just make sure that I can see the Facebook group and the comments. All right. Hey, Darcy. Yeah, thanks. Don't you love, that's my little oil collection back there. That's part of it anyway. Yeah. All right, here we go. We're gonna start about Ningxia Red and Nitro. First of all, hi and welcome. My name is Wendy Selvig. If you don't know me, I'm a gold leader in Young Living. All that means is I've just helped a lot of people learn how to use oils and how to use the Young Living products. I fell in love with essential oils. I fell in love with this company a few years ago just because I was doing my own research on natural health and how to help my family. Had a couple really great testimonies with my son who was ill and was able to use the oils to completely restore his health and bring him back. So I have loved the oils and I love the products. And now for Ningxia Red, if you guys know, actually hold on one second. I'm so sorry. I've got something for you. Hold on. Hey. Hey. All right, I'm here. I'm not really, here we go. This is Ningxia Red. This is what this class is about. When I first heard about this product, I was like, I really literally remember telling my friend Laura, I don't even want to know about that product. Like, I don't want to need it. I really hope I don't need it because it's kind of expensive and I really put it off. When they came out with it, I was like, I put off learning about this for like 6 months. And then when I finally learned about it, I was like, I'm going to have to be a silver in Young Living because I want everybody in my family to drink this. I want them to drink it every single day. And so now I'm going to tell you, I'm sorry, out of breath because I ran to get it. So anyway, it's amazing, you guys. And so here's how I feel about it. If you had to, God forbid, choose only one product from Young Living, only one, no thieves oil, no lavender, no peppermint, it would be such a sad day, I would say you need to drink Ningxia Red. And I'm going to tell you why in this class. And it's it really does need a whole class of its own because there's so much information. If you've been watching the Facebook post this month, I'm just every day try to give a little fact here or there, but you will see there's so much information and so many good things. So let's get started. First of all, I got to do the obligatory disclaimer. And as you know, I'm not a doctor. Anything I say is not regulated by the FDA. Nothing I say is meant to prescribe or treat a disease. So please be an enlightened and smart individual and become your own health detective. Figure out what works best for you. And when you do have questions, please see your naturopath or physician about your own personal health issues, okay? Now, second thing I want to cover before I really dive in is seed to seal. We have many options in the natural health market, which is a wonderful thing because but it can also be confusing because there's a lot of companies who represent themselves on the natural products, but they actually have subpar ingredients. You can walk into Whole Foods and find a ton of things that are not good for you. And they have ingredients and fillers and things that they have made it to the market, but it's not good for you. So I go to Young Living first and foremost for all of my health food products. If I can find it at Young Living, I get it there. And the reason why is because I know how radical they are about ingredients, and they have what is called the seed to seal promise on all of their oils, which are in 2 of the products. So we're talking about today, Ningxia Red and Nitro have oils in them. And I know that they're radical so that all the ingredients that are in these products, they've come from plants that have never had pesticides. The seeds are non-GMO, and we know that no chemicals are ever used in the growing process. We also know that every oil that comes into Young Living that's harvested and comes in goes through this process of 15 different tests, and then those 15 tests are run 2 more times. So 3 rounds of the 15 tests to make sure they're pure, to make sure that all of the medical constituents are in there that we want. So we know these products and ingredients are as pure as it gets, and they're safe to put on, in, and around our bodies. Okay, so now to get down to the nitty gritty. Today's class is about Ningxia Red and Nitro. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Madison. Hi, Carolyn. Oh, no. Your streaming is stuck. I hope you were able to get that fixed. If you can't, I'm recording it, so you'll be able to watch it later. And just so you guys know, I'm recording this in a Zoom webinar as well as on Facebook Live at the same time. So you're going to see me going back and forth with my eyes from 2 different cameras. I apologize for that. But that's the way I'm able to record it. I've got 2 groups of people, some that are Facebook and some that are not. And so I'm trying to do both people at the same time. Here we go. So today's class is about Ningxia Red and Nitro. And to understand the importance of these products, let's first talk a little about a problem that all humans have. This problem, if not in check, creates major health problems, aging, and death. This problem is called oxidation. Okay, so understanding oxidation and how it's a part of the aging and death process is very important if you want to lengthen your life and increase the quality of your living. It's very key to understanding how Ningxia products work in our body. So let's talk for a few minutes about oxidation. First of all, what is a free radical? A free radical is an atom or a group of atoms that has at least 1 unpaired electron and is therefore unstable and highly reactive. Our atoms, they don't like to be unstable. So when they lose an electron, they kind of go crazy until they can find one and reach stability again. When they're crazy, they're called free radicals. It kind of sounds like a political group to me. Right, this is not a political thing, no. But they're free radicals and they're crazy, and they need stabilization, or they do stupid things in our bodies like radically mutate cells or self-implode. Now, if you know, I gave that disclaimer, and I'm not a doctor, so I'm not allowed to make disease state claims. I can't say words that would indicate a disease state. So you will hear me say things like, something may support the healthy replication of DNA. That's kind of my code word. If you think about, if your DNA replicates incorrectly over and over, you have a really major problem. And so we want to avoid that. So listen for the way I talk. I'm going to try to be very clear, but I also want to try to be legal and keep my company safe and keep myself safe legally. So now back to oxidation, right? Which is really a big deal. It's the constant battering of cell membranes and cell DNA by free radicals. It creates damage that the body cannot repair fast enough. Dr. Bruce Ames of the University of California at Berkeley estimates that the DNA of each of our cells is attacked by free radicals over 10,000 times a day. Multiply that number by the 3 trillion cells in the human body, and suddenly the math is really mind-boggling. At the heart of every cell is the DNA, or the computer of the cell. Damage to the DNA eventually burns out that motherboard and kills the cell. Dr. Ames says that DNA damage is a major contributor to the aging and the degenerative diseases. Okay, so we know oxidation is bad. The more oxidation we have in our body, the quicker we age and the quicker degenerative challenges appear in our bodies. There's a reason people's health start to deteriorate in their 30s and 40s and beyond. Besides the lack of enzymes, which is another class, an entire class that I actually taught last month, and it's on my YouTube channel, and you can find that. But besides that lack of enzyme problem, oxidative stress begins to build up and burn out the motherboards of our cells, causing combustion or mutations. So the two really major things, you guys, that are killing us, that are aging us, that it's one is the lack of enzymes. And like I said, that's a whole nother class, but just a real quick thing about enzymes. When we eat food that's cooked, our bodies want raw food because the enzymes are already in the raw food. When we eat cooked food, our bodies have to borrow enzymes from our liver, from our pancreas, from different places to digest that food. And we only have a finite amount of enzymes in our body. So when we hit our 30s and 40s and 50s, we're running out of enzymes because we only have a finite amount of them. And so so we start to age. So we start we don't have enough enzymes to do metabolic processes. So you see, like, the liver got borrowed from a lot. The liver is going to start breaking down. You're going to start having problems with your liver. So that is one area where you can help your body last forever, not forever, but for a long, long time, is by taking the right enzyme with your meal, one a day. I take Allerzyme. I love Allerzyme because I have mucus issues in my body and my breathing and everything. And Allerzyme helps clear mucus out of your body. There's like 5 different enzymes that Young Living has. And if you'll watch that class, you'll learn which one is the right one for you. And that just gives your body extra support to live longer and healthier with the enzymes you have. Anyway, but that's enough about enzymes. So the enzymes is an issue to help you live longer and stronger. The other issue is oxidative stress. Okay, and I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments just real quick. Yeah, no problem, Aunt Carolyn. We'll get you the copy of the video later. Sorry about that. Okay, so the oxidation is the other big problem, and we've got to take care of that on a daily basis. So we were talking about free radicals. Free radicals are the highly reactive and destructive byproducts of normal metabolic and immune function processes. It's like combustion byproducts caused by the burning of fuel in a car engine. As the engine gets older and less efficient, the more pollutants and contaminants there are to cause problems. Our cells also churn out pollutants as they burn fuel and oxygen to generate energy and carbon dioxide. Elderly people produce more pollutants and free radicals than younger people. The older we get, the less efficient our engines run, the more pollutants circulate in and around our cells, and those who subsist on diets of sugar and processed foods will also generate more internal pollution and free radicals than those who don't. So just make a note of that. According to Tufts University professor of nutrition, Jeffrey Bloomberg, PhD, while the body metabolizes oxygen very efficiently, 1 to 2% of cells will get damaged in the process and turn into free radicals. If free radicals simply killed a cell, it wouldn't be so bad, he continues. The body could just regenerate another one. The problem is free radicals often injure the cell, damaging the DNA, which creates seed for disease. So you have a damaged cell, not destroyed, it's damaged, and then it starts to replicate in a damaged way. This is one of the big problems we have. So with age, the body becomes less efficient in neutralizing and repairing free radical insults to cell membranes and DNA. Eventually, the damage builds up to a point where it can't be repaired fast enough, resulting in dead tissue and cellular mutations that lead to the death process. Okay, so I could go on and on about this oxidation process, and I highly recommend the book Ningxia Wolfberry, The Ultimate Superfood by Gary Young. Let me show you this. This is available from Life Science Publishers. Look how thick this book is, you guys. This is an incredible resource. If you read this book, you will never want to not drink Ningxia Red again. Never. This is the book that sold me on it, and it's so good. And I think what I've taught you so far in this class came from like maybe 3 pages in here. Like, this is so good. It has so much information about how the wolfberry can help, and not just with the oxidation process, but with your heart and with stress and just everything. So I highly recommend this book. Just a recap a little bit, we've been talking about the free radicals and the oxidation process and how it leads to cell mutation and cell death And we need to have a certain amount of antioxidants every day to combat this, because our lives are full of oxidative stress. Okay, so let me just make sure, because I'm about to tell you more about the actual Ningxia Red. Yes, so just so we understand, unchecked free radicals damage DNA, and DNA either self-destructs or it starts to replicate incorrectly out of control. This, when not checked or fixed, ages us and begins a death process that often puts people in a fight for their lives, right? This is what we want to avoid. So, sorry, I'll make sure my notes get covered and I don't get on a rabbit trail. So again, okay, I know several people have jumped in. And Catherine, I see your question. Is the wolfberry the same as goji berry? I'm going to answer that in just a few minutes, okay? And I'm going to have a question section, so make sure I answer that during the question section. Okay, so the enzymes are very important as far as keeping your body to make it live longer. And again, I've got this class and a whole class recorded on the YouTube channel on that. But then also making sure you get enough antioxidants every day. So now, enter Ningxia Red, right? Here we are. Look at this beautiful bottle. I don't know if you guys are Ningxia Red drinkers. I like saved this, you guys, for this class. I'm going to drink some. But also I want to show you, Ningxia Red comes in these wonderful wine bottles, and they also come in individual packets. Now the individual packets cost a little bit more, but you know what? It saves me money to buy them in these packets, because I can't control myself. I really can't when it comes to Ningxia Red. My brain actually craves it. So when I drink it, I feel something in my brain. I don't know what it is, but it's just like relief when I drink it. And so what happens is I come home and I've had a stressful day or whatever, and everybody, you know, my husband's pouring himself a big old soft drink, and I don't drink that stuff, and I want something to relieve me, you know, make my day feel better. And so I'm like, cheers, bottle. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I drink it right out of the bottle. This is my bottle. My family knows don't touch this. I got a couple bottles in there. Everyone gets to share, but when I have mom's bottle, no, they don't get to touch. But so I buy these because I can control how much I'm drinking. So these have 2 ounces in them, and I can keep those in the fridge, and then I know, okay, I'm just drinking 2 ounces. But I have been known to come home on a hard day and pour an entire wine glass, and it's like a third of the bottles down, and you know the price of these, I think these are around $35 a bottle. So it's kind of like drinking my fancy wine at night, you know. Yes, Hannah, I know. Like I love. Anyway, so it is available in these little packets. Just so you know, if you want to control yourself, it's actually worth the extra money for me to have them in the packet. So, and then yes, the kids, it's like, all right, if they want some, they're controlled. Everyone's controlled. I know they're only getting at the max of 2 ounces. So. Okay, where were we? We're talking about oxidation and how it ages us and challenges our health. Free radicals are molecules that are missing electrons. They're unstable and crazy in our body. So we've got to have antioxidants every day to clean this mess up, right? So what is Ningxia Red? It's a nutrient-rich, super-free, radical blasting, antioxidant liquid supplement drink from Young Living. Now, I think you guys are all mostly, except for the webinar people. So the Facebook people, you all are already in Young Living. And the webinar people, some of you aren't. But Young Living is a company that was started by a naturopath. So it's been in existence for 23 some years, and it has products designed to help you live longer and stronger. This drink was born out of research done in the Ningxia province of China, where there are more than a normal amount of healthy old people, you guys. There's centurions there and people who live long past 100 years old. Their only significant diet difference than the rest of the world is this Ningxia wolfberry, which is different in profile than all other wolfberries due to the altitude it's grown at and the water source, which is a very mineral and nutrient-rich river called the Yellow River. So what grows in this region is a wolfberry that's so high in antioxidants, It's off the charts when compared to other wolfberries and other fruits and vegetables, or even antioxidant supplements. So there is a chart that I wish I could show you. It's on my computer, but I can't at the moment. But I could post them in the comments later in the group. So there's this chart, the antioxidant values of foods showing ORAC values. And carrots are like and this is like 100, this is the value is like per 100 grams. So carrots and onions and oranges and beets, which are considered high oxidant foods, they're like around the 1,000 to 3,000 unit mark. All right, blueberries. Blueberries is known as a super antioxidant food, right? It's at the 3,000 to 4,000 mark. Pomegranates are considered, compared to those, are off the charts, where pomegranates are at the 10,000 mark. So you want to eat just in your natural food, eat a pomegranate. That's like super high in antioxidants, super good for you. Okay, Ningxia wolfberry. Pomegranates at 10,000, Ningxia wolfberry at 30,000 units. It is so off the chart. There is not another food in the world that has been found that has that high of antioxidants. Okay, so the Ningxia wolfberry also, well, actually Ningxia Red, the drink itself, has been tested, and there's a whole another chart of super antioxidant products on the market. So, you know, Shosai chocolate, if you've heard of that. I know I've got a bunch of friends who sell that, and it's great. I love that chocolate. Like, I've eaten it. I love it. It's dark chocolate, it's antioxidant, and that's their whole product base is chocolate. Well, Shosai chocolate is like 10 on this chart of this that I'm looking at. It's like on this ORAC values, it's 10. Okay, Ningxia Red, and this is a different measurement than the previous measurement. So Ningxia Red is 363, right? So we've got all these really high antioxidant products that are like between 1 and 15, and they're touted on the market as high antioxidant. Ningxia Red next to that is 363, and it's off the chart. So this is such a high antioxidant product. You guys, it's so good at cleaning up all that rust in our bodies. So so now let me break it down. I'm going to break it down for you and tell you what's in Ningxia Red and why this is so good for us. Hi, Lynn. Oh my goodness. Lynn is here. Lynn is my friend, one of my leg leaders in the country of Panama. Hi, Lynn. I want to say hi. Okay, Ningxia wolfberry. Lab results show this berry is nutrient rich. It has 3 times the vitamin C of oranges, 4 times the potassium of bananas, 23% more protein than raw eggs, 91% more fiber than raw oats, and 10% more magnesium than raw strawberries. According to a report from the State Scientific and Technological Commission of China, the wolfberry fruits are effective in increasing white blood cells. Y'all, did you hear that? The wolfberry fruits are effective in increasing white blood cells, protecting your liver, all right? Supporting healthy blood pressure. It also displays an insulin-like action that's effective in promoting fat decomposition and reducing blood sugar. Think of all the people who could really use the support of reduced blood sugar and just a stability of blood, blood sugar. All right, I gotta plug my phone in. I'm sorry. I just got the low battery warning. Here we go. Sorry about this, you guys. Okay, we want no low batteries. Not when we're doing a live. Oh, it didn't go. Hold on. Technology. Okay. Stay. All right. Okay, so, and the cord is touching my touch screen. All right, here we go. So, where was I? Blood sugar. All right. It's also noted that wolfberry extract inhibited mutated cell growth. Keyword, mutated cell growth by 58% and can cause the involuted indexes in the blood of old people to reverse to a young state noticeably. New research shows that the superfood has the ability to protect the heart, the liver, the eyes and the blood, as well as ward off cellular mutations. Mutations, did you hear that? Cellular mutations, ward them off, that increase risk of major problems. And may I insert here, our friend Sarah Johnson, who's my upline Royal Crown Diamond, her eyesight has improved by 4 prescriptions. Now she doesn't, I don't hear her say that too much. She said that to me as a friend because we've been friends for 20 years and I just know that. But her eyesight has improved by 4 prescriptions over the past 10 years of taking Ningxia Red. So it is full of antioxidants, and your eyes are one of the first places that oxidation starts to deteriorate. And so she has seen incredible improvement in her eyes, and her doctor's kind of like, whoo, wow, don't see that very often. And Ningxia Red contains more antioxidants than any other, well, the berry, than any other plant on the planet. Where blueberries might have 2,500 units of antioxidants per 100 grams, Ningxia wolfberries have over 30,000 units of antioxidants. So it is extremely, extremely high in antioxidants. Now, it also has pomegranate juice in it. And I think I just mentioned before that pomegranate is also one of the most highest juices that you can drink that has antioxidants. Pomegranate also stimulates white blood cells, you guys, to neutralize toxins in the body. It induces apoptosis, which is a process that makes damaged cells destroy themselves. It was explained to me a couple years ago about apoptosis. Apoptosis causes mutating cells to commit suicide. So that's awesome. So cells have a choice when they have when they're free radical and they're missing an electron and they're kind of crazy. They have a choice. They can commit suicide and then implode, or they can replicate and they're broken when they replicate, and that creates major problems, right? So the pomegranate juice actually induces the implode on itself state rather than the duplicating part of it. So that's really awesome. Pomegranate juice has 3 times as many antioxidants as oranges. Remember, wolfberry had 100 times antioxidant as oranges. It supports a healthy heart. It has concentrated level antioxidants, and the polyphenols may block or slow the buildup of cholesterol in your arteries. It reduces LDL, bad cholesterol. It supports healthy skin. It helps you maintain healthy blood sugar levels and doesn't elevate blood sugar like other juices do. Very good to know. So if you have someone who really needs to watch and make sure that their blood sugar does not spike, pomegranate juice is really great. And this is great to have it in the Ningxia Red. So it's a juice, but it's not going to spike your blood sugar. It supports a healthy inflammatory response in healthy individuals and in the blood vessels of people with hearts. So it's really good for anyone who has a heart. It naturally thins the blood, allowing for unrestricted flow of blood throughout the body. It also blocks aromatase, an enzyme that converts androgen to estrogen. Now, you guys, listen to this carefully. If you're a woman, listen. Pomegranate juice blocks aromatase, an enzyme that converts androgen to estrogen, a hormone that plays a crucial role in breast cell mutations. It also contains ample amounts of iron to help people with iron deficiencies. It supports healthy eyes and eyelashes. There's actually a problem called eyelash fall, where your eyelashes fall out, and pomegranate juice is the known juice to drink to support your eyelashes growing strong and healthy. Pomegranate juice also soothes the urinary tract and supports the urinary system. It supports healthy digestion by aiding in the smooth functioning of the stomach, heart, and liver. It also helps in cartilage regeneration. Regeneration of the cartilage, you guys. Like, this juice is incredible. It's really awesome to have in Ningxia Red. So how does that work? It helps cartilage regeneration by inhibiting the enzymes that are responsible for damaging cartilage. A regular intake of this juice may also curb the onset of neurological problems that are usually seen with old age. So it gives memory-related support in a big way. Also, it's known to dissolve kidney stones and support erectile health in men. Pomegranate is a great source of folic acid, and the healthy blood flow it creates is great for a developing fetus, you guys. So when people are wondering if this is good for pregnant women, this is one of the factors you would look at. The potassium in it can also help with leg cramps, which happen when you're pregnant, if you remember, or if you know. It is known to lower the risk of premature childbirth or birthing babies with a low birth weight. Pomegranate juice is beneficial to your skin, reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles and spots. It hydrates the skin, soothes irritated skin. It contains punic acid, an omega-3 fatty acid that keeps the skin hydrated by sealing in moisture. It's beneficial for teenagers and their skin, as well as it controls the production of sebum. Last but not least, pomegranate juice strengthens the hair follicles, which in turn prevent hair fall, giving the hair a lustrous appearance. You guys, I just gave you so much information just about the pomegranate juice. And I almost cut it down because I was like, there's just gonna be like information overload. But there's some major information in there and reasons why you would want this in your body every single day, let alone from the antioxidants. All right, the other ones don't have as much information, so it'll go a little faster. Blueberry juice is also in Ningxia Red. Blueberries are loaded with minerals, vitamins, phytochemicals, and antioxidants which aid and protect the body's health. It's an excellent source of vitamin C, K, potassium, manganese, and pectin. Drinking it promotes mental acuity and healthy skin. Blueberries are rich in antioxidants which protect the body's tissues and organs from roaming free radicals. They also contain resveratrol and, I can't say it right ever, ellagic acid, two other very powerful antioxidants, okay? Blueberry juice benefits your heart, and it helps support healthy cholesterol levels. It can also improve insulin sensitivity. Studies confirm that blueberries can effectively prevent the degeneration of your brain and your mental facilities. It even acts to reverse the aging effect on the brain. It has lutein, did I say that right? Lutein, lutein, which acts to prevent eye conditions commonly found in elderly. So can you see the older that you are, the more you really need to be taking this. Like would be such a good thing. And I was going to show you too a picture from this book that I recommended. Again, the Ningxia Wolfberry book by Gary Young. But there's some pictures in here. These are pictures of Gary with some of the centurions. These are people who are well over 100. This top picture, the lady is 121 years old. The bottom picture, the guy is 97, but he is still a practicing doctor. And these are all people in the Ningxia province of China. And the reason why he went to go and find out why are these people living so long and healthy. He said in one of his talks, I heard him say, a 110-year-old woman opened the door for him. And that's a significant factor of the Ningxia province is that there are people there, a lot of people there who live well above 100 years old. And the only difference in their diet from the rest of the world are these Ningxia wolfberries. So that's pretty cool. All right. So, but I'm talking about all these different ingredients. I'm seeing some common themes. One, in each one of these ingredients so far, there's things that really help people who might need massive blood sugar support, might need to regulate their blood sugars. Those kind of people, I'm sure we all know some, we all might be some, right? We need support to level our blood sugars. This is an amazing drink for those people. And then also, the older you are, I mean, just supporting your brain, and not just supporting, but reversing the effects of aging. These different juices all have a part of this. This is pretty amazing. So the next ingredient I want to cover is grapeseed extract. Again, another ingredient in Ningxia Red that is high in antioxidants. Grapeseed extract is full of polyphenols, which are nature's biological response modifiers. Now that came out of a, a report off like PubMed or something I was reading. But what that means, they help the body fight off everything. and they support the body's reaction to seasonal discomforts. So y'all dealing with sneezes, sniffles, reactions to things in the air, things that, you know, and it makes you uncomfortable. Well, those are seasonal discomforts, and grapeseed extract is something that's going to help you fight that off and help you respond better. And so they support healthy inflammatory response, as well as help the body fight against microscopic attackers. That's my own word. I came up with that this time, trying to be FDA compliant. But they do help you fight off microscopic attackers. Also known, grapeseed extract is also known to support joints, support the heart, and support the skin, which all of these ingredients have said the same thing over and over. Support the heart, support the joints, and support the skin, which we all need, especially the older we get, right? Cherries, you guys, cherry juice. And this is sweet cherry juice. Sometimes you see tart cherry juice and sweet cherry. This is sweet. Cherry juice is another antioxidant liquid that is packed with nutrients like potassium and iron. It's known for supporting the body's inflammatory response, again, helps maintain blood pressure, hydration, muscle recovery, nerve impulses. So this is supporting your nervous system, digestion, and your pH balance. This helps you maintain a healthy pH balance, which is great. In a study with rats, it was shown to reduce abdominal fat. Hello, everybody would like a little piece of that, I think, right? So the next one is plum juice. This has plum juice in it. Again, don't be surprised. Plum juice is packed with antioxidants, specifically phenols. Plum antioxidants remove free radicals and stop oxidation to reduce out-of-control cells and slow aging. It is also rich in vitamin C. It's high in potassium. The polyphenols in it enhance osteoblast activity and increase serum levels of insulin-like growth factor. I know that's a bunch of information and hard to hear sometimes, listen to. Plum juice also contains boron, which has been proven to support healthy bone health. All right, all of these ingredients on a daily basis tune up your engine, make it work really well, clean up the rust, clean up the stuff, the oxidative stress, the stuff that just like builds up over time, and then suddenly you have a big problem. On a daily basis, this is going to clean this up and keep your engine running. It also has aronia berry juice, which is another antioxidant superstar. It's known as the chokeberry. You may have heard of chokeberry. I had heard of that, but I hadn't heard of aronia. It has high levels of vitamin C. It's known for supporting skin that has a low appearance of wrinkles. It is also known to support your immune system and help you fight off seasonal downtimes of your immune system. All right, so those are the berry juices that's in this drink. Now you also have the essential oils. We've got orange, lemon, tangerine, and yuzu, which are all very high in the antioxidant called D-limonene. And they're very supportive of the liver, kidneys, as well as overall support of the oxidative process for the entire body. Our essential oils also make the nutrients more bioavailable to our bodies, which set it apart from any other antioxidant juice on the market. Now, you might be thinking, what is yuzu, right? Well, yuzu is, it's another citrus fruit. I think it's mainly in China. It looks like a little, what do you call them, the cuties? You know, the cuties that the kids like to eat, only it's like lemon. I mean, it's yellow, but it's like all kind of wrinkly and small. But it's just another citrus fruit that's really high in antioxidants. Okay, and so the very last thing about these antioxidants and all of this is that there is an antioxidant called it's a free radical called superoxide dismutase. Oh my word, that's a mouthful. Superoxide dismutase. Let's say it together. Superoxide dismutase, right? Is the most potent of all the antioxidants. And it's the one that we want the most of in our bodies. So in 1 ounce of Ningxia Red, we get the same amount of superoxide dismutase that you would get in 22,814 almonds. That's a fact, you know, to take to the bank. Or 100 oranges, or 59 heads of broccoli. So 1 ounce of Ningxia Red gives you that much of that antioxidant that we really need in our bodies. So I want you to live long. I want you to live strong. I don't want any of my friends to have cell mutations that take your lives early. I want you to be there for your kids and your grandkids and to have all your mental facilities throughout your long life. This is why I hope you start drinking Ningxia Red as much as you can afford to. And this is why I decided once I learned my family needs to drink it. I need to become a Young Living Silver at least, or whatever level it is, to make enough income so that I can pay for everybody to have Ningxia Red. And as much as you can afford, even if you can get a bottle of it and sparingly get some of it in your body every day, or get an ounce every other day or something, but just to know that you've got that extra bit of cleaning up of that rust that gets in our bodies. It's really an important, this is really an important product. And again, why I said at the beginning, if you could live without, if you could only choose one product from Young Living, only one, I would say Ningxia Red. I say that over thieves oil, over peppermint oil, over lavender oil, because it's a really antioxidant drink. It's going to make you live longer. It's also got oils in it. So you're ingesting oils, and you're getting oils that all on their own, they go help you fight off those things. They help you every single day. So anyway, that's the big thing about Ningxia Red. Now, really quickly, why it's really effective when we drink it. One, it's a liquid. So it's easy to digest. It's in a liquid. It's basically pre-digested. So it goes right into our system. We absorb it faster. It's easier on the gut. We get so much more in. The delivery system is quicker, all right? It also, like we've covered, it has a lot of antioxidants. We've covered this, but let me get more specific. Wolfberry, blueberry, cherry, pomegranate, aronia juice blend. Ningxia Red has an ORAC value of 1,500 units per ounce. This is really incredible because the recommended daily allowance or the recommended daily amount of ORAC antioxidants, you're supposed to get 5,000 units a day. Though it's estimated most people through our diet consume less than 3,000. So we are working on a 2,000 unit per day deficiency as a general rule. And some people recommend some doctors would recommend that you have more. But this is to clean up the cell damage. This is to clean up cells that are mutating or that are breaking down, or that are, every day when we get bombarded by oxidative stress every single day, over and over, over and over, over and over. And what doesn't get cleaned up starts to build up and starts to create problems. So we need 5,000 units. According to the government, we need 5,000 units a day of antioxidants. This is an ORAC value, okay? And 1 ounce of Ningxia Red has 1,500 units. So by drinking that 2 ounces a day that's recommended, you'll get other antioxidants through your diet. They say we get around 2,000 to 3,000 naturally through what we eat, and that's assuming you're eating some vegetables, I think. Then the rest, if you have the 2 ounces a day, you are covering that daily amount to help clean it up and get it out. Clean it up and get it out. And the aging process will not come on you prematurely. The cell mutations, they won't be as likely to happen. They're more likely to not happen. Remember, we talked about even the pomegranate juice and the blueberry juice that they have things in it that actually make those cells that have free radicals, they make them choose to self-combust rather than to mutate. So it's just, yeah. So it's such a good thing to be having to drink this antioxidant every day. It's also a high source of zinc. It's a cofactor, so it's a helping hand for hundreds of enzyme reactions. And I talk about, there's another class about enzymes. That zinc in this is going to help your enzymes to work better. And then also, Ningxia Red contains all of our essential amino acids. There's 2 types of amino acids, the kind you get from your diet and the other kind that your body makes naturally. Most people think you can't get all of your amino acids on a vegetarian or vegan diet. But if you have Ningxia Red in your diet, along with your vegetarian diet, you have all of them. All of your essential amino acids come from Ningxia Red. So you're getting all of the amino acids that you need. And then, like I said, it has the essential oils in it. And one of the other things essential oils do is they help carry nutrients to your cells. So it's kind of like a delivery method. So that's really unique about this product is it has essential oils in it. It's going to help you digest better. It's going to help get the nutrients. And some say it even bypasses digestion to a degree and helps get those nutrients into your cells. Now, when I gave you all the ORAC values of Ningxia Red, I did not include the ORAC values of the essential oils. And it's kind of hard to figure out, but let me tell you what I figured out. To figure the ORAC values of essential oils can be kind of hard, but they have a lot of antioxidants too. So clove has the most. As far as what I've researched, clove has the most. It has 1 million ORAC value for 100 grams. Hold on, stick with me here. Which translates to 10,000 units per milliliter, right? So we have a 5 milliliter bottle. That's 10,000 units per milliliter. There's 20 drops in a milliliter, so that would equal 539 ORAC value units on that scale per drop of clove oil. So the oils that are in there have ORAC value on top of it too. So you're actually getting more than, if you had 2 ounces, you're getting more than 3,000. You might be getting closer to the 5,000 actually. They just don't report on that. And clove oil is the highest of all of them. But see, here's the thing. A lot of people add oils to their Ningxia Red. So if you could actually go to Pinterest and just type in Ningxia Red shot recipes. And there's a ton of ideas. So here's a couple ideas. If you wanted to add more antioxidants, add a drop or 2 of clove to your Ningxia Red. If you wanted more inflammatory response support, you're needing some to help calm your body down from anything, but you want a reduction of inflammatory response. I gotta be real careful what I say there. You're gonna add some copaiba. So that's gonna help reduce that. If you need extra nervous system support, add a couple drops of tangerine. That's like the nervous system oil, one of the major ones that tastes good. Cedarwood I don't think would taste so good. But anyway, so you can go and add the oils that you're actually using for your own body support and your own issues and your own things. You can add a drop of that to the Ningxia Red and drink it down, and that's going to add extra support to your body. Okay, so just to recap Ningxia Red, I'm almost done. The class is almost over. I am going to cover nitro, but it doesn't take nearly as long. But to recap Ningxia Red, there is more than 14 grams of wolfberry in every serving. The recommended dose is 1 to 2 ounces a day. There are 1,500 units of antioxidant per ounce, and the recommended daily allowance of antioxidants is suggested for at least 5,000 units a day. Through diet, we get less than 3,000 a day typically. So that 2 ounces you're taking, 1 to 2 ounces, is going to finish the job. It's going to clean up the rust, clean up the mutations, clean up the cell damage and everything that you need. So it's really great on a daily basis. If you can get it in your body every day, it's going to really help you. It contains all of our essential amino acids. It is full of other nutrients we need that the oils help carry to our cells. Nutrients like potassium, vitamin C, vitamin K, which help repair your teeth, by the way. Manganese, pectin, D-limonene, minerals. So many things that support our body in many ways that we need, and those nutrients are in that drink, and the oils help carry them to our cells. It also majorly supports healthy inflammatory response. It's like a liquid, I can't say it. I think it's something that you might take for inflammatory issues, but it is like keeping your inflammatory, the response your body has. It's like supporting your response all the time. Supports everything your blood touches. It's going to support. It's water soluble and it digests easily because it's in liquid form. It prevents early aging, prevents cell mutations on a daily basis, and supports your healthy immune system. So does anyone have any questions? Now I saw one question. If you have questions about Ningxia Red, type them in real quick, and I'm going to go back and answer the question about goji berries. So are goji berries and Ningxia berries the same? Technically they are, because they come from the same species. the Lycium barbarum and the Chinacea. They're two different species, but they come from the same tree or the same like family. But what's special about the Ningxia wolfberries is that they have a very special antioxidant profile that's completely different than the goji berries because of the altitude at which they are grown and the Yellow River. So the Yellow River is full of minerals and nutrients. And there's this valley where we grow. We have a partner farm in China, in the Ningxia province, and there's this valley where that river comes in twice a year and dumps like dead fish and I mean just lots of, it's like a big dumping ground of nutrients. It's not bad things, it's good things for growing. And then it recedes, and twice a year it does that, and that's where these Ningxia wolfberries are grown. And for whatever reason, it makes them off the chart antioxidant. And so it is different in that sense. If you send them off to the lab, you send any goji berry off to the lab and the Ningxia wolfberry off to the lab, the antioxidants are going to be completely different. Some of the like minor nutrient profiles are going to be different, but is it the genus? What's the word? It comes from the same species, so they're very similar. And some people would say they're the same thing. It's just that these are grown in a different environment that create a different nutrition profile. So that's the difference on that. And so also, where do our wolfberries come from? Our wolfberries come from our partner farm in China, which I said, it's also been used in the Chinese diet for 2,000 years, and our berries are certified organic. We're very strategic about the water from that Yellow River that are used in the berries, and we make sure that the water source comes from the Yellow River, but the area where it's from a very low populated area, so there's no pollutants and things coming from a city or anything, a population center around there. All right. I know it helps prevent and stop cell mutation. Any idea about DNA mutation, either preventative or restorative? Yeah, and I think, Hannah, I covered that before you came in. I'm really sorry. I think at the beginning I was covering that a lot. But yes, so it does. Yes, it's both preventative and restorative. So it's helping. It's such a strong antioxidant that it and some of the other things, it helps those free radicals to make the decision to self-implode rather than to mutate and go on. So if it's I think it's even starting to mutate, it's going to help it implode. That's what you want the free radicals to do. You want them to commit suicide, apoptosis. But yeah, I think I covered it. I'm sorry. I think there's a lot more at the beginning. One of the common questions about Ningxia Red is someone who's pregnant or nursing, can they take Ningxia Red or Nitro? And I like how Lindsay Elmore says this when she was asked this question. I heard her say, well, I don't know. She said, you're the pregnant woman, not me. So you're in charge of your body. You know your body better than I do, and you're empowered to make your own decisions. So, but this is what you would think about if you're pregnant, right? Basic things like the American College of Obstetrics and Gynecologists recommend pregnant and nursing women stay below 200 milligrams of caffeine a day, right? Ningxia Red doesn't have any caffeine in it, so I think it's pretty good, pretty good. Plus all those things I listed about the pomegranate juice and everything in it, making, preventing low birth weight and helping with leg cramps and helping with, all of those things. So it really looks like a good option, but that's your own choice. The Nitro does have caffeine in it, which I'm going to explain. There is something in the Nitro that kind of caps off that net, so your body doesn't experience the caffeine effects. But because it does have it in there, you would want to kind of check it out and see. Yeah. So how about for the kids? Okay. So again, this is another question that I would first of all say, you're the parent and you're going to make your own decisions about your kids. And also a lot of people, well, I know a lot of people, and this is what you'd want to ask your friends who are drinking the Ningxia Red. What did you do? And just kind of find out from your friends. But a lot of people have their children, even infants, drinking some Ningxia Red. And I would just look at the size of their bodies and versus the size of your body. And if your body needs 2 ounces, they probably don't need 2 ounces. So I would cut, use like, make some health detective kind of decisions about that. But so far, everything I've said and everything I've researched, I've never seen anything that would be negative. I see things that are positive. And that's the way I would look at it. So anyway, we have to be careful what I have to be careful and can't like recommend anything as a doctor would or anything like that. But just knowing that it's such a nutrient dense thing. And it's going to help you. And all the kids in China, they're all eating those wolfberries. You can actually get a bag of the wolfberries from Young Living. It's in the back end. You can get a bag of those. You can throw them in your muffins. You can just a handful here and there. That's also a really great way to get some of those nutrients in your body. And then, so if you don't have any more questions, I'm going to go on to Ningxia Nitro real quick. And this is not even nearly as long as the last. This is the capper at the end, okay? But so we've talked about Ningxia Red. Now we've got Nitro. What is Nitro? This is what Nitro looks like. It's in these little tubes. And when I first heard about Nitro, again, I was like, I thought it was going to be an energy drink, and I hate energy drinks. Any energy drink I've ever taken or drank, my heart starts to beat really fast and irregular, and I just stay away from that stuff. I don't like it at all. So when someone gave me a couple of them to try, and I was like, and I didn't do it right away. But one time I was having a hard time. It was like 3 in the afternoon. You know how it is, that slump, the mid-afternoon slump, and I'm like, I could use some energy right now. I'm going to try that thing. So I took it, thought it was going to be energy, but I didn't. Now, I wasn't sleepy, but I didn't notice like a big energy boost. And I was like, well, that doesn't work, And but I did notice something that happened while I was working at my desk. I noticed that I cleaned off my entire desk. I noticed this afterwards. I had cleaned everything off. I had put everything in the files that needed to be in the files. Everything was in order, and I was working. And I got a lot done that afternoon. I was like, I really got a lot done. And I had mentioned that to my friend who gave me the sample, and she laughed. She goes, it's not an energy drink. It's a focus drink. That's what it's for, to help you focus. I was like, oh, I've never heard of such a thing, right? So it has all these things in it, and yet I had no jitters, no heart palpitations. I don't feel hyper when I take it, and there's no crash afterwards. So it's cheaper than Starbucks. It's it's not super cheap. It's $2.76 a serving, and so I save them. I don't take them every single day, but I do take them fairly often, and especially when I really need to focus on a project. My husband loves them. Like, he's gonna go and clean out the garage or do a project that really takes some mental energy. He wants it because he notices. He's like, make sure you got Nitro on your order this month, and he's like asking for it. And I notice it. If I ever speak publicly, like even tonight, I took one right before this class, so I would have the focus to not, have rabbit trails, and I'm a little ADD. I really am. I really am. Was as a kid, and I am now. But I need this. For me, it's great. It's focus. It's focusing powder. So let me tell you what's in it real quick. Ningxia Nitro is pure brain food, okay? Contains vitamin B12, vitamin B6, B3, plus cherry, kiwi, blueberry, acerola, I don't know how to say that, sorry, bilberry, blackcurrant, raspberry, strawberry, and cranberry juices in it. It contains some green tea extract, but it also contains something called bioenergy D-ribose. You guys, this is really important. Bioenergy D-ribose is a constituent that Olympic athletes take because it reduces recovery time after workouts. But as an added bonus, it also neutralizes the effect of caffeine on the body. So even though there's a small amount of naturally occurring caffeine in the Nitro, the bioenergy D-ribose is able to neutralize it. So that surge of energy you feel, it's from your brain getting the nutrients it needs, not from the caffeine. So Nitro also contains Korean, ginseng, and then we have the essential oils that are in it. You guys, it has a lot of essential oils in it, and they're great for your brain. Yerba mate essential oil is yerba mate is it's a tea in South America. So Young Living's the first company to ever distill oil out of the yerba mate leaves. So it's been used for centuries in South America to reduce fatigue, improve mental function, and mood. There's quite a bit of medical study and research on yerba mate, which you can totally Google and read about more what this plant can do for your body. And I recommend you Googling it. Vanilla essential oil is in this and is an antioxidant and a mood lifter. So it supports a healthy, happy mood, which is awesome for the midday slump for me. Chocolate essential oil, you guys, did you know there was such a thing? Chocolate essential oil. I don't know why they don't put that in a bottle and sell it, but you can't get it unless you're getting it in a nitro. So they have chocolate essential oil is an antioxidant and it's an aphrodisiac. So whatever there, but good to know. Spearmint essential oil is restorative and stimulates brain function. And peppermint essential oil is stimulating and increases oxygen to the brain. Did you know, actually, I do this for working out. If you take a little drop of peppermint, put it on the roof of your mouth right before a workout, during your workout, you're increasing oxygen to your brain. So it's a university study. It increases oxygen to your brain up to 30%. Awesome. So that is in this nitro and is going to help stimulate increased oxygen to your brain. Nutmeg essential oil stimulates and supports the brain and your muscles. Black pepper essential oil. It's high in D-limonene and aids in digestion as well as stimulating to the brain. And then Ningxia wolfberry seed essential oil. We are the only company in the world that distills this and makes this oil, and it is very high in antioxidants. So again, very good. As there's nothing in this. It's the thing. There's nothing in this that is bad for you. When you take an energy drink, you kind of know it's bad for you. You're like, but I need the energy. So, right? This actually improves your health. So taking this doesn't just give you energy and focus. It's improving your health. It's antioxidant. It's very good for your brain. It's stimulating, but not overstimulating. You know, it's just so good for you. So if you need focus and times where you need to concentrate, Ningxia Nitro is good for you and helps you do just that. Friends, we're under no obligation to age poorly. This is the conclusion I have come to. We are under no obligation to age poorly. I'm 44. It's the new 34. 44 is the new 34. I keep telling people my sister-in-law just turned 40 this weekend. And I'm like, girl, 40 is the new 30. We do not have to age poorly. And we're not destined to live under the wellness line. Like you've heard me talk about above the wellness line and below the wellness line. Okay, we are not obligated to live below the wellness line. We are not shackled to brain fog or fatigue. And we have these incredible resources because of Young Living. So let's take advantage of them, live well, and share them with those we love. Okay? Class is done. Woohoo! Now, before you go, those of you who are here, sound off in the comments and just say here. Let me know you're here because I'm going to do a drawing and someone's going to win a bottle of oil and a Ningxia Nitro. I've got a bottle of oregano. You guys, oregano is a super, super, super immune system booster and supporter and wonderful for these winter months when you're around people who are coughing and hacking in your face. So yes. I see Truk is here. Darcy. Let me just get here to where. Madison, Valerie, Hannah. All right. Let's see. Anybody else here? Catherine. Yay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Where'd they all go? Sorry, guys. I'll tell you what I'm going to do is, this is not showing me all the comments. I need to see everybody. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end this broadcast, and within 1 to 2 minutes, I'm going to post who the winner is. So I need to see, I have to close it out and then see the whole list of comments, see everybody who's there. Oh wait, maybe I can see it. Oh, no, I can't. I can't. I can only see a couple. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to post who the winner is, okay? And then I got your information, and I'll send out the bottle. And then, because I'm going to do a random number generator online, and it'll pick who the winner is. So that's how we'll do it and make sure it's fair. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I've really been excited to share this information. I feel like it's such an important product, and it's truly, if you only could choose one product every month, that this is the first one that should be on the list. It's going to help you live longer, healthier. Everything's going to be working better. And so anyway, I'm so glad to bring it to you. You're welcome, you guys. Thanks so much for being here. I'm going to go ahead and finish this, and then I'll check it out, and I'll do the drawing. I got you, Catherine. Got you, Troop, Valerie, Madison, Hannah. Thank you guys so much. We'll talk to you later. Have a great night. And again, I'll post the winner in just a few minutes in the group. Bye-bye. I'm going to turn off the Zoom webinar. Thank you guys for being here and for watching this recording. And I'm sorry I had the different cameras. I wasn't always looking right at you, but I hope that you were able to get some stuff. And if you guys have questions, I know you're not in the Facebook group necessarily. If you have questions, please send me an email, WendySelvig@gmail.com, WendySelvig@gmail.com. Have a great night. Thank you for joining me.